I think optimism and hope are really core to resilience because they are what motivates us to try, to persevere, that we have a sense that things can work out or things can get better. And so it gives us something to aim towards and to work towards, a sense that things can get better and that I can make a difference.
Optimism and hope is the cornerstone because it always sheds the idea that there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's always hope. There's always a way to move through whatever it is. Optimism is fundamental. It's the foundation. It always says there's another way to look at that. It always says or suggests that, okay, you've been through some things more challenging than that. It's interesting because I think that it almost fuels itself too.
I think it is something that can keep me hopeful and positive. And when I'm trying to figure something out and I feel kind of alone, maybe there is something beyond us that helps us through times where we can't quite figure it out.
The ability to really get outside yourself and think about another person or other people in your community and to see the reaction that kind of gets does promote hope and optimism. So it's a skill, it's an internal way of thinking, but it's also an external willingness to give yourself to other people.
Optimism really paves the way for action. I think it's hard to persevere and maintain action without hope, but it's not enough. I think that that it really that just sort of sitting there and thinking about what the wonderful things that could happen isn't going to get us there. So I think that there are really other components to resilience, like perseverance, working hard, patience sometimes, knowing that something is going to take a while, tolerance for ambiguity, for setbacks a bit. But I think working hard and and taking action is really important. Optimism needs to be closely tied to reality. To be more optimistic than the reality warrants can, if it's extreme, it can come back to backfire.
The spiritual dimension is critically important, I think. Whatever one's spirituality is, I think is a very, very important piece of resilience. Because I think that having a sense of being connected to something greater, meaningful, that I'm working in sync with and it's working in sync with me or interfacing with, definitely also offers a sense of hope and optimism that things do get better.
It's a universal spirituality. I think we're driven by purpose. In the meeting that we're in today, and we're talking about resilience, and we're planning, and we're strategizing, everyone talked about their passion, their purpose, their vision. To me, those are spiritual concepts.
What is my purpose in terms of interfacing with other people, meaning not only what do I take from the experience, but also what can I offer to make the world a better place, to offer some inspiration to someone else. And
I think people can have spirituality in their life beyond being a member of a formal religion, but I think it gets us out of ourselves and, some of the basic good human values of caring for others.
I feel like life is a miracle and that we only have this one life to live, and there's many, many opportunities every day to be grateful, to find blessings in our life, and that's what continues to give me hope and optimism, not only for myself, but the people I work with and the people I interact with.